Hi everyone, this is Wafalanga and welcome you all in Grammar in Detail. Today we will be discussing the 15 kind of verb that is known as auxiliary verb. We have been discussing the auxiliary verb and we have got today the last one, it is used to. Before starting the lecture, let me clear to you one thing that used to is pronounced used to. Alphabet D is written but it is not pronounced. It is said used to. You will not pronounce it used to. This should be in your mind. And we have been already discussing and today let me clear it to you. Used to is a modal auxiliary verb and as well as a structure. And in structure we will be discussing its usages. As I told you, when it is formula based it will be called the structure, but here used to will be discussed as modal auxiliary verb. In next slide when we will talk about its formula and structures, it will be called a structure. So let's start the definition. Used to is a modal auxiliary verb. Keep in your mind it is a modal auxiliary verb. It is used for past habits, it is used for past state, and it is used for past possession. Let's a little bit discuss about the past habits and actions. Now past habits and actions are those which we used to do in past but now we have left doing those. For that we will be using it as modal auxiliary verb as past habit, and it can also be used for actions which we have left now. Suppose I say I used to smoke. It is a past habit, now I have left doing this action, so that's why we will call it past habit. Now someone has got the habit of teasing someone, tantalizing someone. Suppose I give another example of mine, that I used to tease my teacher. Now this habit I left. Now I myself am a teacher. Now I know the respect of a teacher, what should be a respect for a teacher. And in the same way, I used to play football. Now this is my past habit which I have left now playing and I'm busy with my own activities. This is very odd to go for playing cricket or football. That is past action. Next we have got past state. In past state, suppose I say he used to be a doctor. State means status. Now he has left this profession. Maybe he is aged or he has left this action state. And she used to be a teacher. Now she has left teaching and she is busy in another activity, etc. And in the same way we have got the last one, past possession. In past possession we talk about the property which you used to have but now you do not have it. Suppose I say we used to have a car, now we do not have this possession. And he used to have a lot of money, now he is too poor, he cannot have that much money, or he or she does not have that much money now. So we say he used to have a lot of money, now he is a poor man. So these are the usages of modal auxiliary verb, and we are discussing, I told you modal auxiliary verbs are studied in two categories, primary and secondary. Here we have got the primary level where we have got the usages, like it is used for past habits, past state and past possession. Now we have got some usages of it and we will discuss some important points about the that modal auxiliary verb used to. In a formal style, used to can be used for asking questions and for negative statements, and in informal style it is more common to use ordinary questions and negative forms with modal auxiliary verb do. Like over there we will be using do for, like I say, question and formal way and informal way. Use you to play cricket, this is the question, it is the formal and polite way. Did you used to play cricket, that is the informal way. Use it to teach us, it is the formal and polite way to ask the question in modal auxiliary verb used to. And in an informal way you say did he used to teach us, And in negative sentences, formal and formal, informal, how you are going to make sentences. She used not to be a doctor, and she did not used to be a doctor. Both are right. One is formal and one is informal. I used not to go to hotels. I did not used to go to hotels. So keep in your mind, for making the negative sentences or asking the questions, you keep in your mind one thing, that is these can be used as questions. In a formal way you will just use the structure, but in an informal way you will use the verb do, like it is the second form did. So both are correct, but one is formal and one is informal, and same is the case with the negative statements. Hope it is clear for you. And now we have got structures. I told you it can be used as a structure, then you will be using with it be, have, etc. In different places it will give different meanings. Now the definition of used to plus be is, used to plus be is the past condition or status of a person, place or a thing. Used to be and is equal to was and were, all like we will discuss it. A used to be a shopkeeper. Now here we are going to say that he was a shopkeeper. And I used to be a student. I was a student. And Karachi used to be the capital of Pakistan. Karachi was the capital of Pakistan. Now we have the capital, Islamabad. Quetta used to be a peaceful city. Quetta was a peaceful city. And my laptop used to be very fast, and my laptop was very fast. Next we have got used to have plus have. Used to plus have. Where we are going to use used to plus have. Definition: used to have is used for past property. For having the property in past, you will be using it in this way. Formula is subject plus used to have, an or adjective, object, and complement is optional, where you want to use at the end full stop. He used to have a gun. Now we say that he had a gun, and it gives the meaning of had. In past, he or she had this property. And they used to have a car. They had a car is equal to they had a car. But as a formula, formalized and structure, you can use it in this way, structure, and this is the simple way to use these sentences, but they will give the same meaning. I used to have a bicycle. I had a bicycle. Teacher used to have a stick, and teacher had a stick. She used to have a bike. She had a bike. So here used to have is equal to had. Here it is the formalized structure where you'll be using it with used to have, and in add you'll have the simple sentences for property. Was and were for possession, the status of someone. Now we have got be plus used to plus ing form, object and complement, where we are going to use this structure. Be plus used to plus ing form of the verb, object, complement is used to express the present habit of someone. If we talk about someone's present habit, we'll be using be plus used to. Now the formula is written, and keep in your mind, accustomed to is equal to the same. Or like I say, Afghani are used to taking tea without sugar. And we say that Afghani are accustomed to taking tea without sugar. Here we say that we talk about the habit of someone in present. I say American are used to struggling, and American are accustomed to struggling. I am used to living in cold weather. I am means the actual of living in the cold weather, and I am, it is equal to I am accustomed to living in cold weather. Teacher is used to talking loudly, because it is the profession of a teacher that is he or she speaks loudly. And here we are saying that teacher is used to talking loudly, and it means it can be giving the meaning of accustomed to. Teacher is accustomed to talking loudly. John is used to walking during sleep. He is having the habit to walk in his sleeping. And in the same way we say, actually John is accustomed to walking during sleep. Next we have got be used to and be accustomed to. Both be used to and be accustomed to can also be used without ing form, only with a noun. You can also use it with ing. Ing is over here working as gerund. As we start the lecture of gerund here, we will also discuss that what gerund and participle is. Be used to plus noun and be accustomed to plus noun. He is used to oat milk, and here oat milk is your noun, and he is accustomed to oat milk. You are used to fight. You are accustomed to fight. They are used to spicy rice. They are accustomed to spicy rice. She is used to tea. She is accustomed to tea. Means taking tea. Without ing form you can use it. Without gerund you can use it. And I am used to cigar. I am accustomed to smoking cigar. Instead of that you can say cigar. So that is the be used to and be accustomed to. Next, in the same way we have completed the lecture about the modal auxiliary verb used to, and it was the last lecture about the modal auxiliary verb. Hope this lecture is clear to you. See you next time with next lecture. Goodbye.